Are you serious? Are you serious? Wow! Well, today is April 19th. And guess what? Flying over our heads today will be a huge, massive asteroid over a half a mile wide. It's not going to hit us, but it's a near miss. And it's a little too close for comfort, because had this asteroid hit the Earth, it would be a cataclysmic disaster of biblical proportions. It certainly would have brought extinction to most of the earth. But thank God, not today. All right. But it will go whizzing by. But I tell you what is going to happen today. We are going to look into the heavens. My guest today will be Scotty Clark. Scotty, of course, has extensively studied the signs in the heavens as it relates to the September 23rd event that's going to take place with Virgo. And so he's going to help us diagram. We're going to show his diagrams. We're going to put them up on the screen and let him walk us through how this works. It's a fascinating thing. Of course, you guys know September 23rd is the Feast of Trumpets. Okay? September 23rd this year, Feast of Trumpets. But it's also the day that, of course, the sun will be in Virgo. All right? The moon will be at her feet. And up there in the constellation Leo, which normally has 9 stars, 3 wandering stars come in to make it 12. And they are, of course, Mercury, Mars, and Venus, who wander in and are in that constellation of Leo, which then makes 12 stars in her crown. So the sun is in Virgo, the moon's at her feet, there's 12 stars in her crown, and Jupiter, who has entered into the womb of Virgo, exit out and is born on that day, which is September 23rd, 2017. We'll show you this in diagrams. We'll let Scotty Clark break it down for you. And he's also going to be speaking in the conference called the Hear the Watchman Conference coming up on August the 18th, August the 19th through the 21st, I think it is. Go to hearthewatchman.org and you can get registered. Go to my website, find out more about this event. I will be speaking in that event as well. Scotty Clark will be there. L.A. Marzulli will be there. Russ Dizdar will be there. Dr. Michael Lake will be speaking. I can't remember everybody, okay? Anthony Patch. I mean, so it will be a powerful conference, Signs in the Heavens. You don't want to miss it. But let me just read. What are we talking about? Paul, what are you talking about? Virgo and the 12 stars in her crown. Let me tell you what John the Revelator in the book of Revelation, the Apocalypse, here's what he said he saw in the heavens in chapter 12. And there appeared a great wonder in heaven, a woman clothed with the sun, and the moon under her feet, and upon her head a crown of 12 stars. And she, being with child, cried, travailing in birth, and pain to be delivered. And there appeared another wonder in heaven, and behold, a great red dragon, having 7 heads and 10 horns, and 7 crowns upon his heads. And his tail drew the third part of the stars of heaven, and did cast them to the earth. And the dragon stood before the woman, which was ready to be delivered, to devour her child as soon as it was born. Now, folks, we do know that the dragon tried to destroy Christ at birth. First of all, tried to destroy Moses when he was born. Pharaoh tried to killed all the babies under the age of 2, trying to kill the deliverer, and he failed. And then when Christ was born, King Herod tried to kill baby Jesus. He killed thousands and thousands of babies under the age of 2, but he failed. Now it's time for this sign in the heavens. And Scotty Clark has searched and went back and studied for over 7,000 years of alignments in the heavens. And never before has this wonder in Revelation 12 ever fully developed. But it will this year on the Feast of Trumpets on September 23rd, 2017. We will let you walk. He will walk you through this. It's a fascinating understanding. And now that the technology has caught up with the prophecy, we are seeing the very signs in the heavens. Are you saved? It's time to give your life to Jesus Christ. I'm serious. It's time. The Bible says, you do know what it says in Genesis 1:14, right? Let's just make sure, because you say, oh, Paul, this is crazy. I mean, that's not really what the scriptures are talking about. Look at this yourself. Genesis chapter 1, verse 14. And God said, let there be lights in the firmament of the heaven to divide the day from the night, and let there be for signs. What'd you say? Let it be for signs and for seasons and for days and for years. So these lights, these stars in the heavens, these signs in the heavens. So it's not just for the calendar of days and years. It's not just for the 4 seasons, but it's also for prophetic signs. God created it this way from the very dawning of our existence so that we would have an ideal of the time we're living in right now. I'll be back with more current world events, how they relate to biblical prophecy. Give your life to Jesus Christ. Don't miss today's live broadcast. Starts at 12 noon Eastern. 12 noon Eastern at my website at www.paulbegleyprophecy.com. My guest, first time ever, Scotty Clark. I'll see you then.